Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexey, and today what we're gonna be doing is taking a look at Basta Odeholm's Distortion as EQ trick. Basta is a metal producer, multi-instrumentalist, mixing and mastering engineer. Also he's the owner of Impact Studios. And Basta plays guitars in such metal bands as Humanity's Last Breath, Thorn, and he plays drums in Wild Jordan. Also, Basta has wonderful videos and courses on Nail the Mix, the best online community on recording, mixing and mastering metal music. So, if you want to learn from Basta how to mix your metal music on a professional level, you can always join Nail the Mix. The link will be in the info box of this video. In our today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at Basta Odeholm's Distortion as EQ trick. So, for instance, let's have a listen to our snare tab without any plugins. First of all, for our snare tab, we're gonna be using Slate Digital Virtual Mix Rack. And here, first of all, we're gonna be using compressor. We're gonna be using compressor to make our snare tab sound loud in the mix. So in this case, our input is around 10, attack is around 10, release is around 2, output is around 3, ratio is around 4:1, and we're gonna be using high pass filter and we're gonna be using bell. So let's have a listen to our snare tab with Slate Digital FG Stress compressor. After our compressor, we're gonna be using some EQ, and in this case we're gonna be cutting some mids around 600 Hz. Now let's have a listen to our snare tab with our compressor and with our EQ. To create a good tab and for our snare tab, we're gonna be using FabFilter Saturn II. And in this case, we're gonna be using FabFilter Saturn II not as distortion plugin, but as EQ. To EQ high end on our snare tab. So first of all, we have to create a crossover around 1500 Hz. So in this case, we will have two bands to work with. On our second band, we are bringing our drive knob all the way to 0. And on our first band, we are using drive knob as EQ. So in this case, let's bring our drive knob all the way to 100%. And right now, let's use it as EQ to shape the sound of our snare tab. Now we have a good high end for our snare tab by using Distortion plugin as an EQ for our snare tab. And finally, to control our high end on our snare tab, we are gonna be using virtual tape machines from Slate Digital. So let's have a listen to our snare tab with and without virtual tape. Now you know how you can use Distortion plugin as EQ to shape the sound of your drums and to create a good high end for your drums. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.